What if I tell you that it's still very possible to become a United Kingdom registered nurse even at this time? Within the past month, I've received lots of messages on my YouTube comment section asking about nursing recruitment to the United Kingdom, and some persons are really puzzled, like, is it that they're still recruiting nurses or they've stopped entirely? What if I tell you that it's still very much possible to relocate to the UK to work as a nurse? I bet some of you are really amazed by that statement. Within the course of this video, I'm going to show you the secret hacks and the route you can use to relocate as a nurse to the United Kingdom. Perhaps it's been your dream to come and contribute your best to the United Kingdom workforce as a registered nurse, and you've got many disappointing emails within the last couple of months. This video is specifically for you or that person you know. So kindly stick with me to the end of this video so that you can learn much about this route. Firstly, I want to acknowledge that the percentage of nurses that will be recruited to the UK in 2024 has really reduced compared to what it was in 2022 and other years. Definitely, this statement is not a fact, it's what we see is evident. However, within the last couple of months and even in this last quarter of the year, the different nurses that have been able to come into the UK to work came through this route. Like 99% of them came through this route. And I'm taking out my time for the love I have for you, and because I know that most people have really been through a lot trying to look for jobs. And this is the reason why I'm dedicating this time to explain the step-to-step process you could use to come into the UK to work as a nurse through this self-sponsorship route. You have an idea of what it is, however, you don't really know where to start from. This and more you will be learning from this video. Before I go right into doing justice to it, in case you're meeting me for the very first time, I'm really privileged to have you watch this video. My name is Victory Nkuka, and with this YouTube channel, I share a lot about useful updates regarding UK visas and immigrations you need to know about. I also share about visa sponsorship job, offers of scholarship that can help you relocate overseas and settle with ease. If these are content that interest you or anyone you know, you won't regret subscribing to this channel. So tap on that subscribe button, like this video, you're going to get value from me, and share to any nurse you know who have been trying to relocate, because most nurses who really wanted to relocate and haven't been able to may have been going through a lot. Essentially, this self-sponsorship route to the UK for nurses is just a little bit different from what it used to be. Usually, like I made a video, which I'm still going to link to the description of this video, about us how to become a UK registered nurse, and I listed the step-to-step process. Trust me guys, the self-sponsorship route is the game changer for nurses who are looking forward to relocating to the UK, and it does not cost as much as you think it is. Watch this video to the end so that you can find more details about it. The first thing you need to know about the self-sponsorship route is that you need an international passport. Basically, if you want to relocate from your home country to another country, you need an international passport. How do you get this? You can just go online, search for immigration offices around you, you register, follow the due process and protocol. It varies from country to country. But when you get this sorted, you have an international passport. The second thing you need to know and do is, I'll classify this under registrations. First, you need to register with NMC UK. If you want to come and work as a registered nurse in the UK, it's not possible if your name is not on the register. So you need to begin your registration. How do you begin your registration? Everything is simple, it's online. From the comfort of your home, where you are in your home country, you could do this registration. You need to pay £140 for that. And just a little tip, when you are doing this registration, they will ask you to either register under adult nursing category, or they may ask you to register under pediatric, under mental health nursing and the likes. Now, people are saying things are competitive. So if perhaps adult nursing was what I registered under, adult nursing, with adult nursing, you have the different opportunities to apply to both hospitals and care homes and the like. However, with adult nursing, it's more competitive. So if you have a specialty, let's say you're a mental health nurse, please shoot your shot towards that area. Don't miss your chance. And if you're a midwife, shoot your shot towards that area, okay? It makes it easier with almost everything. So you choose the area, the category you want to register under. You pay your £140. You need your international passport to do this as well. So after you've begun your registration with the NMC UK, they will need to verify you. Remember, you need a valid nursing license to do this as well. Like, for instance, if you're in nursing school, you can't do this registration. You have to have graduated from your nursing school or college before you can do this registration. So at that time, they will ask the body of nursing who has deemed you fit to be registered to practice nursing, if they know you and the like. So it's more like it's a verification process. So they ask the, not like for me, I relocated from Nigeria. So after doing that £140 registration, they began to reach out to Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria to check my details and everything, to see if I have a good standing and if I've been a nurse. So it's at that point in time that you have to proceed to do your NMCN verification. They will even send you a mail. Okay, so you will proceed to do your NMCN verification. That's if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, you verify with your Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana, Sierra Leone, or any other country you're watching this video from. You reach out to your nursing body and you verify that you have been a registered nurse with them, because the process is pretty much easier for all who have been nurses before. So that's what happens. Then after that, the third category, I'm going to explain this as exams you need to write. Basically, to become a United Kingdom registered nurse, you need to write 3 exams. The first one is the English exam. The second one is the Part A of nursing exam for nurses. And the last one is the Part B of nursing exam for nurses. The English exam, you can either choose to write your IELTS or your OET. Your IELTS, you know. I want you to really use the comment section. Which one do you prefer? I know most people say I prefer OET, others will say I prefer IELTS. Me, I wrote IELTS too, but which do you prefer? And please give explanation, because one thing that I want is I want my YouTube community to really be bonded, and I really want you guys to be able to help each other. So if perhaps you wrote OET, share your experience about OET, so that those who are struggling with IELTS could see that maybe OET is a better option. And if you feel IELTS is a better option, share your experience in the comment section. I think for me, I have to do the same. I'm going to go to the comment section after I've done this video and I'll share my experience about IELTS, okay? So you could actually prepare for any of these exams. And I won't end this video without introducing you to a very fantastic company. Talking about my IELTS experience, I would have not been able to go through the IELTS journey. No matter how brilliant I was, I struggled with the English, IELTS and the likes, trying to understand the skills and everything. But I was grateful for the Express IELTS tutorial. I attended this tutorial online, and the good thing about it is that I had to listen to it over and over again. I also attended a physical tutorial. For those who live in Nigeria, I could refer you to that. With this online tutorial, you are not restricted. You can access it anywhere. So it really helped me, and I did not pass IELTS at first attempt, but when I wrote it again, listening to the audios and everything from the class, I passed with a band 8. Okay, so Express IELTS class is a game changer. I also want to introduce you to the company. It's a broad company, the AMGS company. If you really want to relocate at this time, next year, next 2 years, you need this company. At every step along the way, they got it covered. If you want to do your international passport, you could do it through them. I'm planning to schedule a session doing self-sponsorship through this company. When I'm able to get that sorted, I'll definitely announce that on my YouTube community. So this company, they will help you at every step along the way. Even when you start applying for jobs, you do your interviews and everything, they will be there by you. I'll talk more about them as we go along in this video. So you basically need to pass those 3 exams. What the pattern used to be for nurses is that after you pass your IELTS, or let's say your English exam, you write your CBT. The CBT is when you do those verifications with NMC UK, with your Nursing and Midwifery Council of your country. They actually send you a link, like an ATT, authority to test. That's how you're able to book your CBT. You do it online. So when you pass those exams, the game before, it used to just be start applying for jobs. When you get a job, the same company will bring you over. They will pay for your OSCE and the like. So that was the grace we enjoyed when we moved into the UK. I'm talking about in the 2022, 2023, just like that. But now it's not like that. Now this is what you need to do. You need to register for that your English exam, pass your CBT, which is very simple. You just need to prepare for it. There are also materials you could use to prepare for this. EMGS got you covered. What did I say? ENGS got you covered. Somebody will be asking for their contact number. It's going to be linked in the description of this video, so please reach out to them and make sure you follow their classes, because they got you covered indeed. I'm not mind saying once they got you covered. After you've done this, the third one, the OSCE exam, is quite expensive. Okay, that's the most expensive exam you need to pay for in this process. However, if you could save up, or you have someone to borrow you to write this exam, self-sponsorship is all about you paying this for this exam by yourself. So usually what you do, this exam is written in the UK. You can't write this in Ghana, you can't write this in your country, where anywhere you're watching this video from. It's written only in the UK. You don't need so much ado before you come over to the UK to write for it. Immediately you book this exam, there are centers you could write it. Oxford is a center. I wrote mine in Northampton. Northampton is a center. You could write in Leeds. You could, any of these cities, there are like 5 centers in the UK. Any of the 5 centers, if you have a family member that live close to that side, you could book your exam there. Another thing you should consider is book your exam close to where you could do a physical mock exam, because you won't just want to pay 700 and something pounds for this exam with your visa and you come around and you don't pass it. So preparation is very essential. EMGS can train you online, and however, they will also encourage you to do a physical mock exam before your exam date. Immediately you book for this exam, that confirmation that you booked is more than enough for you to take to the embassy for visa application and biometrics, and straight away you'll be given the visa if you meet all the requirements, including the proof of funds and the like. Some persons have asked about how much do I need to have in your account. If you want, they will give you a 6-month visa, but most times you won't stay up to 6 months. So just calculate like £100 per each day you want to spend in the UK. It's also advisable when you finish writing the exam, don't just start going back to your country the following day. It's advisable that you wait. If possible, volunteer with a company, because another thing that gives a big issue with self-sponsorship is certificate of good standing, because it tends to expire and you need to renew. It's the company you volunteer with that will give you that. I'll make a more detailed video to explain how you could overcome the barrier of certificate of good standing. All right, this is basically what you need to know about the self-sponsored route. It doesn't cost as much as you think it costs. And another thing you need to know about this is that you make payments for this one step at a time. You don't pay everything at once. Let's say today you pay for your international passport. When it's out, you pay with your £140. Later on, you pay IELTS. So it just comes one step at a time. For Nigerian nurses, this is me saying congratulations, because the portal has been reopened. So if you are still struggling and thinking, don't waste your time. If you are still struggling and thinking of how to verify, you don't need to waste your time. Head on to that verification portal and begin your verification if you have a valid nursing license at this time, and if you meet other requirements, because you don't have it. Says teaching time saves 9. So please make sure you do it. If you have any question, I tried as much as possible to touch on the different aspects. However, you may have some particular questions. Use the comment section to ask these questions. If I don't want to help you, I will not dedicate this my precious time to come and do this video. Okay, so if you have any question, use the comment section so that we could address it. I really wish to hear your testimony as soon as possible. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of questions personally, and even on this YouTube comment section. I will do a video that is not related to nursing. Somebody will ask me about the nursing, and I do understand the plight, because I know a couple of nurses who have been trying to pull through, but glory be to God, some of them have been using the self-sponsorship route recently, because it's been a tough time applying for jobs. So if you after you pass this OSCE exam, they will give you something called an NMC UK PIN, and with that, you're a United Kingdom registered nurse. The sky is your limit from there. So at that time, you intensify your job application process. But the beautiful thing is, applying for job when you have an NMC PIN is a goal. And what did I say? It's easy. At that point in time, it becomes easier. You could even sometimes, some people even secure a job before going back to their country. So it's that easy. It gets easier when you get a PIN. So you could apply to care homes, you could apply to NHS hospitals and the likes. So I know that the UK in general, they are trying to not depend so much on overseas recruitment. But however, if you could find yourself in the UK through these routes, it will be a good opportunity, not just for you and for your family, I tell you. So thank you again for watching this video. I'll see you all in my other videos. For the meantime, stay blessed. Bye.